Good day, class. Today I will be interviewing a personal friend and longtime client of mine. Her name is Patricia Shirley. I have seen her grow positively in many ways over the years. With our subject, feminine beauty in the eye of the beholder, I knew her thoughts and experiences would be well worth sharing. This is a cute picture of Patricia I found as a little girl, so I thought I'd share it. Patricia, what was your first, or who was your first image of beauty? What was that represented to you? Who was that for you?
I want to say my first image of beauty would probably have been my mom and my sister, because they were the first females. So they were the first ones that were combing my hair and grooming me. And I watched how they put themselves together. I watched how people responded and interacted with them and how they maneuvered their way through society. So I would have to say that those were the most impressionable initially. They were the most impressionable initially. Yeah.
Awesome. So you have shared with me many things over the years, and one thing that I thought was really interesting because over the years I've got to know your family as well. Mm-hmm. And without you telling me or anyone's telling me, I know the unquestionable resemblance that you and your sister have.
Yes.
You just look like almost could be twins, yes. Right? But then there's still differences between you and your sister, obviously. Yeah. Maybe you can highlight some of those and how that has impacted your thoughts about beauty and for yourself and different things like that.
Yeah, for sure. I struggled with my own sense of beauty, simply because I always felt like I looked like my sister. I could see my facial features in her face as well, but the difference between her and I is that she's extremely fair, and so people would say, oh, you look like your sister. Oh my gosh, she's so beautiful. So right away I knew that there was something, because people weren't identifying me as beautiful, that there must have been something that was very different that separated me from the beauty category. And initially I thought that was my skin color. So it didn't take me long to figure out that people idolized fair skin over dark skin. So I immediately started to feel the weight of colorism.
Okay. This is a picture of Patricia and her mom, Carmen Shirley. So Patricia, when was the word beautiful ever used to describe you?
That word beauty and myself and my name didn't become synonymous until I began to sing. So people said, oh my goodness, your voice is so beautiful. Oh, you sound like an angel. And they would liken the sound of my voice to everything that was beautiful. You sound like a harp. Oh, you sound like these angelic voices. And I knew right then and there what beauty was supposed to look, sound, and feel like. And because I wasn't getting the endorsement or the sponsorship, and people weren't lighting up when I came in the room until I was singing, then people stood at attention. So I was very, very aware very early that my looks were not going to be the thing that stopped traffic or got anyone to pay attention to me. But because I believed my singing was good, I think, and because people told me that, I believed it, and I began to walk in that. So then I honed that, and it became a very good thing for me.
Awesome. Thank you for sharing that. Here's a few pictures of Patricia and her elder sister, Olive. And as you can see, there is a striking resemblance between the two of them. In my opinion, they look a lot more alike even in person. You get to this place of confidence, because I would say that I would personally think that you are a very confident person and secure in who you are in your beauty. How did you get there, and are you actually there?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
I think I do see myself as beautiful, but it took me a long time to get there. And for as long as I had been singing and I had been doing my hair, sometimes I felt like when my hair was done was when I felt beautiful. I felt my hair was a way for me to express myself, and so as a result, I almost always let you try new and exciting things with my hair, because I felt like this was an opportunity for me to explore, for me to be artistic, because I was part of the creative class. So this allowed me to explore what I felt was beautiful. And
these are just a drop in the bucket of Patricia's many different looks. I just thought I'd share a few. I think it was maybe 2 years ago or so at this point now, you did a
photo shoot.
Yeah, and tell us a little bit about that.
It started out as a weight loss journey. It started out as, me wanting to get physically active and just get into better shape. And what I really found was that I was able to appreciate myself. It was a journey of self-exploration because I found out who I really was, and that it wasn't about the weight, and it wasn't about my skin color, and it wasn't about my hair. It was who I believed myself to be, and I think that the process of celebrating all these different bodies, I was on the streetcar, I was in the GO station, and people were tagging me and said, "Oh my gosh, you look amazing," and I was like, all of my body is out here. I'm on the front page, and I thought to myself, what better way to expose all the imperfections and the various body types that we possess, and embrace that and celebrate that. So other girls who looked like me, other girls who were plus size, other girls who had, dark skin, other girls who had full lips, because for a long time, I was really insecure about the size of my lips. I was really insecure about my skin shade. I was really insecure about my big butt. But all these things are now being celebrated there, and so I can feel free to become myself.
Nice. So did you know what you were signing up for when you started seeing your picture?
Idea. I had no idea. I thought, they said, we took a photo shoot, which is for the campaign of the 100 Strong and Sexy, which we did with Julie Black. And so she coerced me into doing this photo shoot with her. And I said, when I got there and I realized I'm going to be wearing this undergarment, this is what I'm wearing. And she's like, yeah, we're going to do a sports bra. I was like, oh my God. I had no idea until I got to the studio. Then when I finally got there and I realized that we were all different shades, we were all different sizes, different heights. And she put me and I don't know if anybody knows Julie Black's, but Julie's got an amazing body. She's tall and she's just so stately and so, fit. And she put me right beside her. And I thought to myself, oh my goodness, this is going to be the end of me. But I had so many people who were saying, oh my gosh, you look great. You look so amazing next to Julie. And I thought to myself, what? And it made me realize that what other beauty really is in the eye of the person who's beholding it. It is, we curate our thoughts, and you can change your thoughts. They evolve. Our thoughts on beauty evolve. So it's no longer about somebody who's slim or someone who's skinny, who has silky hair, curly hair. But the girl that I find attractive is the girl with the kinky hair. The girl that I find attractive is the one with the curly hair. It really depends on how much she's owning it. And I own this body. I own this hair. I own this skin. I own these teeth. They belong to me, and it is part of my personality and my identity. And it's mine, uniquely mine, and I own it.
Patricia, lastly, what would you say to a group of young high school students in regards to their beauty?
Tell them the same thing, that comparison kills. The idea, it kills everything that's good about you, that you have, that's untapped, that's unrealized, that's not unearthed. So everything about who you are is still below the surface. But if you allow the perceptions of what you think is beautiful, what other things are, if you begin to align yourself with someone else who's trying to be uniquely themselves, right, then you can lose who you really are. And so I would say that the biggest advice I can tell you is that comparison kills. Be authentically you. That's how you know if people really dig you, if people are really into you. You have to be you. You can't pretend, you can't buy something for $10 with a $5 bill. It just isn't, it's not possible. So some of us are trying to purchase big things, and we haven't really found out what the value of who we are. Or sometimes you can give away a $20 bill for something that only costs 10. Mm-hmm. So you want to make sure that you're being authentically yourself. Being your authentic self is the most attractive thing that anyone else can see about you, when you are authentically being you.
Thank you so much, Patricia. It was such a privilege to have you and to share. I think this will be a help to many people. Yeah. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you.
Have a beautiful day.
You too.
Okay.
For me.